Oh, look, Dom, we made it. It's the semifinals, buddy.
We're here.
You know who we're playing? We're playing Chris Doughboy. No.
Oh,
no,
wait.
Chris Doughboy
That's
lost.
not right.
Doughboy lost. So
Somehow.
he lost to
Somehow.
He lost to the guy who runs Warzone.
Yeah. Who I already beat too.
I call
what's the problem here?
I call shenanigans.
What's the problem here? Okay.
Listen. If we win this match, which we should, we will. It's gonna be fine. We've been watching all the musicals. We're fine.
Yeah.
And then freaking Brian, if he wins, no surprise here. His co-head wrote the match. He runs the division. So if he wins, we all know what happened. But
hey, I've been saying this shit's been rigged for years. So
just say it.
Yeah, bro. No
if,
disagreements for me here.
If I got to take full control of Multiplex, we'd be okay. We'd have less stuff like this happening. But hey, I believe in you. I believe that you are stronger than the system. And today, Brian, I'm sorry, but the retirement home's calling. We'll send you there. You can talk with Matthew Broderick and the rest of the Chicago things, the Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller, and all the people that you work with. We'll send you there with all the relics of old things. And me and Rizzi, we're going to walk on to the future and put Jeremy there soon. So don't worry. You won't be alone for very long.
I mean, no system could hold me, and we're here to fuck motherfuckers up, so let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right. I could try to respond to Kaleb, but, he just runs his mouth. You just got to ignore him like a buzzing bee in the background there. I mean, come on. If Kaleb ran the league, you think things would be better? No, he would just be skewing it towards his players because that's the way he is. He's such a heel. But I'm here. I'm in the semifinals. You know me. I'm not much of a trash talker. I'm just here to play the game. Unfortunately, I'm playing it on a really shitty busy week, so not an excuse if I lose. Just an explanation if my brain is complete mush and I missed the really obvious stuff. Take it easy on me. But we're going to have some fun. We're going to see if I can get into the finals. We'll see what happens. Let's go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Multiplex Movie Warzone. We've got a really good match for you. We have Brian, the MacGuffin Michaels, going up against Dominic, the movie nerd Rizzi. I don't know what's going on, but I got a great co-host here, Tony Heald.
How you doing?
How are you doing, man?
I'm good, man. It's quite late over here, but this match is certainly more than enough to stay up for. This is going to be fantastic. Like, you got two probably, like, no offense to yourself, but these two probably had two of the hardest runs to actually get to the semi-final. So whoever comes out of this as the finalist of this section is going to be on an absolute momentum trail.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be very interesting to see who wins this one. But before we bring in the competitors, I do want to talk about some of the promos that were said. I want to address Kaleb Koho for a second. Hey, buddy. That's a lot of talk from the guy who gifted himself a Warzone or a Fandom title, basically. Like, that's the thing that you're known for, is just finding ways to get yourself into Fandom title matches, like with the #1 contender. Like, ooh, my clients have a #1 contender match. Never mind, I'll use that on myself. I know that's an old thing, but it happens, so can't outrun it.
On a newer thing, it's fucking hilarious to hear Kaleb going about rigging matches. # insert justice here.
References to things that make me sad. Okay, well, introducing first, coming into the ring here with a record of 4 wins, 1 defeat, representing the aforementioned Kingdom, and a new team coming in, light it up. It is Dominic, the movie nerd Rizzi, and also his manager's here.
Do we have to have him here?
We don't. He'll be gone in a second. He's just escorting him into the ring. Dom, how are you feeling about the match?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
Okay. Koho?
To the retirement.
And introducing second with the record of 4 wins, 1 defeat. It is Brian, the MacGuffin Michaels, representing Wild Stallions.
That is the way to handle Kaleb Koho. That's all.
It is. It very much is.
Let's go.
So we are going to get into round 1. Each competitor is going to be getting 8 questions, 8 different categories. If you get it right, you get a point. Write your answers down on a whiteboard or a piece of paper. And if you get all 8 right, you get a bonus question. Okay. So, first question, category of comedies. In Office Space, David Herman's character shares a name with what musical artist?
You know what? I never really liked Office Space until I worked in an office. Then it just the reality of how funny that movie is hit on me.
That's fair. I've always liked it, so I guess that makes me better than you. 5.
Outside
Can I get a
now.
repeat?
Yes, so first repeat for Dom. Your question, category of comedies. In Office Space, David Herman's character shares the name with what musical artist? But no, I really enjoy this film. It's a favorite comedy of mine.
Ah, jolly good. Yes, might judge it one of his best.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's start with Dom.
I put Michael Jackson. Apologies for my marker faded out on me.
And Brian. Brian. Oh,
Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton is correct. Sorry, had some issues there with the tech stuff, but yes, Michael Bolton is correct. So, next question, Tony.
Yep. So we are going over to sci-fi fantasy. Who stars as Detective Thorne in Soylent Green?
What's your favorite food, Tony?
Well, as a vegetarian, it's meat. The idea of meat, just like I look at people eating steak and I'm just like, I hate you so much in my life right now.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, Brian.
I don't know if it's the right character. I put Charlton Heston.
And Dominic Rizzi.
Charlton Heston.
That is correct.
John Heston is correct.
Okay, third question comes in the category of crime. The Nice Guys opens with the murder of a woman with a job in what industry?
So if you had to be a private investigator, what crimes would you specialize in?
I would specialize in movie-related crimes, like people hitting people with paint buckets, like in Home Alone.
Interesting. I'll probably do tax.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Let's go to Brian.
I wrote it the nice way and the blunt way. Porn! Adult films.
Porn is what we had. Dom.
Holy shit, I have the exact same answer. Porn/adult films.
Yeah, porn is fine.
Caleb
That's
Bolton,
Caleb's
2019. Porn is fine.
Porn is fine.
Got a bit louder.
Will about approve.
We're going to have a t-shirt for that. Porn is fun.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I don't like this category coming up straight after talking about porn. Coming of age films.
There you go.
Coming on what? No.
Coming of age.
Stop.
I'm going home now. All right. So in coming of age, how does Heather Chandler die in Heathers?
I love this film.
I do as well. It's my favorite film named after a flower.
I didn't know Heather was even a flower.
It is a flower. You learn something new every day, kid.
I'm a movie nerd, not a botanist. 5, 4,
You're not a good one at that either.
2, 1. You're not wrong. Okay. Let's go to Brian.
She drank orange juice, had drain cleaner in it.
Dom.
I just put run over by a car.
Okay. Here's the thing. Drain cleaner is correct. I'm not sure. I don't believe there was orange juice in it. There was another cup with orange juice and milk. Tony, what do you think? I'll leave it up to you.
What was the found? I remember it was milk and orange juice, but then they went with that instead. I can't remember what they actually went with.
They went with, well, Winona Ryder thinks she's giving her drain cleaner or orange juice and milk.
Yeah.
She grabs the one with drain cleaner that Christian Slater had poured it into.
So
If it was with milk, then I'm wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is incorrect.
I will freely admit that. I'm not going to make this a whole big controversy. If I gave too much information, it's wrong.
So we'll cut that part out and I'll just explain. So we can't give Brian the correct answer because there was no orange juice within the drain cleaner. It was just drain cleaner that Heather had drunk. So with that being said, we will move on to the next question, which comes in the category of 90s movies. In The Big Lebowski, why does the dude originally go to see The Big Lebowski?
This might cause an argument, but this is a film I hate.
It's not going to cause an argument. It's just going to make me despise you a little more.
I'm good with that.
Fine.
I learned a long time ago your despisal means everything.
1, pens down, Dom.
To get reimbursed for his rug?
And Brian?
To be reimbursed for a stolen rug.
Yes, both using the word reimbursed. I just had replaced on the thing, but reimbursed is also fine.
I know everyone's using their countdown words today. That's a reference only 4 people from the UK would understand. Okay, moving on now to movie release dates.
I won't say it.
No, don't you?
Movie release date.
Okay. So, in what year saw the release of Frequency?
Free currency?
Frequency.
Frequency. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10 down, Dom.
1996?
Correct.
I have a 98.
Also incorrect. We were looking for 2000. 2000 is the correct answer.
I've never heard of that movie.
Hey, I think Caleb wants to say something about the Big Lebowski question.
He can't. It's passed. Wasn't
Technically, I
challenged.
can't. Technically, I can't.
Fair.
It's over now. But I just want to make sure that no, the rug wasn't stolen. Because the guy peed on his rug, and that's why he went to go get it reimbursed. It wasn't stolen, so it's the same thing as the last question where he gave too much information. But we're past that, and no one challenged, so therefore I can't do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I need to stop giving too much information. I need to be vague.
Yes, you do.
Dom would have to have challenged.
I know.
Right.
I know.
Okay. Yeah. I was more just asking, like, because I'm not sure the whole manager challenge policy thing. All right. And now I lost my spot. Okay. We're back to me again, right?
Yeah.
All right. Category of actors and actresses. The question is, who is the only actor to play Van Helsing, Sherlock Holmes, and Ebenezer Scrooge?
FMK, Van Helsing, Sherlock, and Ebenezer Scrooge.
Sorry, what?
FMK.
Oh, F Sherlock, and I don't have time, so we'll talk about the next question probably. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Brian.
Is it Michael Caine?
And Dom?
I put Peter Cushing.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Christopher Plummer. Christopher Plummer was who we were looking for.
Oh, Chrissy Mario himself.
Dracula 2000, The Man Who Invented Christmas, and The Private Life of Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
now for our final question.
Our final question, as we have no perfect rounds, we are going over to recent releases. In what 2019 film does Sarah Paulson play Dr. Ellie Stapler?
I think it might be pronounced Stapler.
Stapler, same thing. Potato, potato.
I need to use repeat because I missed the first part of the question.
Sorry.
Right.
Okay, so
if you missed the first part, but yeah.
We're doing American. Do you want to Americanize it?
Yeah, I'll just say. All right. So, in what 2019 film does Sarah Paulson play Dr. Ellie Stapler?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so yeah. I think Sherlock would he has no commitment. He wouldn't be good to marry. Probably Van Helsing. I respect Van Helsing. Kill Ebenezer.
Horrible man. The man learns to love Christmas, then you just kill him straight away.
1. Hands down. We don't know what time. Brian.
Glass.
And Dom.
Glass.
Both correct.
Both correct. And we are looking at a score of 5-4.
5-4 is exactly correct. So now that means we will go into our wheel round. You will get a wheel with 10 different categories on it, including spinners and your lovely opponent's choice. And you will get your spin. If you like what you spin, you can keep it, or you can spin again, but then you have to keep whatever you are stuck with. And you're going to get 5 questions, whatever category you spin. If you go get it right, you get 2 points. You get a multiple choice, you get 1 point. Or if you get wrong, opponent gets a chance to steal. And I will bring up the lovely wheel right now.
This is a really good round.
Oh, Tony. So, the categories on your lovely wheel tonight are sports, directors, John McTiernan, opponent's choice, Wizarding World, comedies, 90s movies, musicals, spinner's choice, and Oscars. Brian, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I will go second.
Okay, so Dom, this is your spin.
All right.
90s movies. Would you like to keep it again?
I'm thinking we might want to spin again.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin again.
Yeah.
All right. And you're stuck with this category? Ooh, it is Brian's strength of musicals.
Oh, we're fine.
We're good.
So, Tony, would you like to give Dom his questions in the category?
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so in musicals, our first question is, what musical artist plays Dr. Robert in Across the Universe?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Meatloaf, B, Bono, C, Billy Idol, or D, David Bowie?
David Bowie.
David Bowie is incorrect. Brian for the 1 point steal.
Bono.
Bono is correct. Lead singer of U2 showing off his acting. Okay, our second question for Dom. In The Music Man, Harold Hill convinces the townfolk that the arrival of what will corrupt the children's minds?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, a saloon, B, a pool table, C, a radio station, or D, a batting cage?
Isn't it a pool table?
A pool table is correct for 1 point. So in Sing Street, Brendan says no women can ever love a man who listens to who?
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins is correct, and that is 100% true. No man can
I
ever
like
love
Phil
one
Collins.
ever.
I still don't get that. I love Phil Collins. I still don't get that, but whatever.
It's once on wonder. Okay. What 80s musical has the song Somewhere That's Green?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Yentl, B, the best little the best little whorehouse in Texas, C, Oliver and Company, or D, the Little Shop of Horrors?
Well, it's not Oliver, because Oliver's 60s, and you said 80s.
Sorry, it's Oliver and Company, just to confirm.
You can't help him.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Sorry.
object.
Let me hear the options again.
Sure. Is it A, Yentl, B, the best little whorehouse in Texas, C, Oliver and Company, or D, the Little Shop of Horrors?
Is that Oliver and Company?
Oliver and Company is incorrect. Brian for the 1 point steal.
Little Shop of Horrors.
And we get musical attachment to it. Well, that is correct. Apologies for that. Okay, our last question.
Apologizing for my singing?
Yeah, I apologize for everything involved in that question, really. Okay, final question. Who directed Phantom of the Paradise?
Oh, I know this. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Francis Ford Coppola, B, Brian De Palma, C, Sidney Lumet, or D, Billy Wilder?
Brian De Palma.
Brian De Palma is correct for 1 point. So you walk away with that with 4 points, with Brian stealing 2.
So I have it at 7-8. Dom.
Yep.
Okay. So now this will be Brian's spin. Once I get the wheel up. Okay, Brian, this is your spin. Oscars, would you like to keep it or spin again?
I've actually been cramming. I've done a lot of work for his categories, but just in case, I don't want him to get steals very easy, so we'll try again.
Okay. And you are stuck with directors.
Okay.
And I will give you those questions. First question, category directors, is who directed the war comedy Catch-22?
Oh, I totally know this too. Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. Hal Ashby, B. Mike Nichols, C. Arthur Hiller, D. Peter Bogdanovich.
Mike Nichols?
That is correct for 1 point. Next question in directors. What film was the directorial debut of Ron Howard?
You asshole. It's one of two. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna take my chance and not go to multiple choice. I'm gonna say Night Shift.
Incorrect. Down for the 2-point steal.
Fuck. I
Oh.
know this too. Fuck, and I can't go multiple choice either.
5,
My God.
4, 3, 2.
Hold on, wait. Repeat the question.
Okay. Question is, what film was the directorial debut of Ron Howard?
Something to do with cars. What the fuck? I don't know.
Do you have an answer?
I don't.
Okay. Well, that is incorrect. He did not direct a film called I Don't. It is Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. Yeah.
That remake of that popular video game franchise.
Oh, yes.
Just to confirm as well, Dominic has used all his repeats.
Okay.
Wait, I thought I only used 2.
No, use one on the first question, one on the musicals, and then just then.
He's used to.
Okay. All right. Wait,
He's used
what?
to.
He repeated options.
I
he didn't
didn't-
repeat.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
repeated
yeah.
options. I didn't use an
Okay.
actual repeat.
Didn't know
Yeah,
the
that's what I thought.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't know options didn't count.
No, options doesn't count.
All right.
One repeatable.
One left. All right. 16 Blocks was the final film of what director?
God, I know this too. Why am I blanking out on these? I told you my brain was mush today. Give me the multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. Brian De Palma, B. Richard Donner, C. Michael Cimino, D. David Cronenberg.
Richard Donner?
That's correct for 1 point.
Is he dead?
No, he's still alive.
That's what threw me as final. You didn't say most recent. You said final, and that really threw me.
He hasn't directed a movie since.
I know, but just makes it sound like he's not going to. Anyway.
Probably isn't.
All
I
right.
think he's retired.
I thought he died, but
No, that's
do you want to challenge or?
no, what am I going to do? Get a new question I might miss? So no.
Nope, he's still alive.
Got the
89
question
years
right.
old.
All right. Who directed Steel Magnolias, The Sunshine Boys, and Footloose?
Oh. Multiple.
Multiple choice options are A. Herbert Ross, B. Howard Deutsch, C. Norman Jewison, D. Steve Gordon.
Options one more time.
Okay. A. Herbert Ross, B. Howard Deutsch, C. Norman Jewison, D. Steve Gordon.
Nothing's jumping out of me. Norman Jewison.
Incorrect. Down for the 1 point steal.
Let me hear the options again.
A. Herbert Ross, B. Howard Deutsch, C. Norman Jewison, D. Steve Gordon.
Steve Gordon.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Herbert Ross. And Brian, your final question in the realm of directors. How many films in the Jason Bourne franchise were directed by Paul Greengrass?
I think I know it. If I get it wrong, I don't want to give him a 2-point steal.
5, 4.
Just for that reason, let's go with multiple choice. Oh, it's not going to help me, but
A2, B3, C4, D5.
I want to say just did 2. Final answer.
Incorrect. Down for the 1 point steal.
3. Jason Bourne was his third one.
Yes, that is correct.
Yep.
So, with the end of that round, that does mean that we are all tied up, if I'm correct, Tony.
Yep.
I was that was a really bad round 3.
Sorry, round 2
2.
is what I meant. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit tongue-tied here. So, it is. We are at the end of round 2, and we are tied up 9-9. Different Dolly Parton song, but not working 9-9. We're going to go into our pick your poison round. Pick your poison round. Our competitors are going to pick what they want for their 1, 2, 3, and 4 pointers, and they're going to get to pick from dramas, scores and soundtracks, animated, horror, mystery thrillers, and war. What is it good for? We will let them pick their categories right now, and we will get back to you right now. Okay, well, our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, 2, 3, and 4 pointers. Brian has picked his 1 pointer in horror, his 2 in mystery thrillers, his 3 in dramas, and his 4 in scores and soundtracks. Where Dom has picked his 1 in war, his 2 in dramas, his 3 in scores and soundtracks, and his 4 in animated. Dom, I will be giving you your 1 pointer in war first. Who directed American Sniper?
Clint Eastwood.
Correct for 1 point.
Okay, so we move on to Brian with 1 point in horror. So for your 1 point, who directed 1981's Evil Dead?
Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi is correct.
Can't complain that the questions were too easy because they both got a good question. All right.
Okay.
Back to Dom. Your 2-pointer, category of drama. What 1980 drama starred Christopher Walken and Chris Christopherson?
1980s drama. Chris Christopherson.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
King of New York.
Incorrect. We were looking for Gate.
Okay.
You cut out. What was that?
Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, okay. That's all.
The movie where they killed all the horses.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Okay, so we stick with Dom then. Actually, because Brian...
We're tied and I have more
Brian
questions.
has more questions.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, never mind. Back over to Brian, mystery thrillers. So, Tony.
Yep, so mystery thriller for 2 points. In the film The Line of Fire, what is the profession of Clint Eastwood's character?
In the Line of Fire, he was a Secret Service agent.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay, so back over to Dom. 3 points. Category dramas. What is the occupation of Tom Cruise's character?
Wait a minute.
His 3 should be in scores.
My 3 is his scores and
Oh,
soundtracks.
dang it. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, good thing I didn't reveal the name.
He didn't say the movie, so it's not helping me.
Thank God. Thank God.
Doesn't give Brian more time to think. Sorry
I
about
was
that.
about to say, I'm like,
Sorry.
Wait, excuse me while I go watch all the Tom Cruise movies.
right?
Sorry about that. My bad. So I have them written very closely on my whiteboard here. That's my bad. All right.
Scores.
3-pointer scores and soundtracks. Dom, the 3-pointer in scores and soundtracks. In The Blues Brothers, what is the final song that Jake and Elwood perform in the film?
It's Jailhouse Rock.
3 points. Brian, very mad he didn't get that question, I bet.
I really am, yeah. I almost took that for 3, too. Damn.
The 180s musical I actually have seen.
All right.
Don't tell your manager that. He'll tell you it's not a musical.
All right, so back
Okay.
with Brian now.
Yep, back with Brian for his 3-point question. In dramas, I think we've heard the first half of this before. All right, so what is the occupation of Tom Cruise's character in the film Lions for Lambs?
I'm not sure how specific.
5, 4,
He's a
3.
military officer.
Incorrect. He's a senator.
Ah.
So we do stick with Brian for his
losing question.
and scores and soundtrack.
Yep. So for 4 points in scores and soundtrack, what was the first film to be scored by legendary composer Bernard Herrmann?
Bernard Herrmann.
Bernard Herrmann.
Well then. Caleb, this is clearly not fixed.
5, 4.
I couldn't name you a film scored by him.
1.
The Deer Hunter. I have no idea.
And
Wait.
Dominic, the movie nerd. Really?
Let's go!
Oh my god! Fuck yeah!
Correct answer.
Oh
Bring
my
me
God.
Boatman!
Shut up. The correct answer.
Oh man!
The correct answer was Citizen Kane.
Oh man!
Is the
Hey Brian, are you gonna be mad that I actually knew the answer to that question?
Oh.
No.
Oh my
No.
god!
I'm more mad at several
Okay,
stupid
everybody
mistakes I
shut
know I
up.
made.
Holy fucking shit!
Look, we put Brian in the retirement home just like we said we would.
Fuck yeah!
So listen, we're either playing Dustin, who I'm not gonna lie, you like, but I'm not sold on yet. But light him up as a team, teammates, gonna be cordial. When it comes to Boatman, I've got Boatman read like a book. So if it's Boatman, this final is done. So I'm telling you right now, bring me Jeremy, because this guy is going to take the belt home for the kingdom. Nico who? Nico, the worst manager I've ever seen. Cody, the guy who only is good at one division. Well, I have movie Warzone on lock with Rizzi. Rizzi is a beast. We showed it today. We played great. Ryan played a good game too. Should he have gotten the 1 point in round 1 that had him the 1 point advantage ahead? Probably not. It didn't matter because we know how to do the game of strategy here better than anyone. So whether it's Dustin, good luck. If it's Boatman, fuck you. We're going to win.
Yeah, all I have to say to that is, Brian, that was a great match. I'm legitimately not going to lie, regardless of what my manager says. I know he's on a little bit of a hot streak right now, but there were a few moments in that game where I didn't think I was going to win. And to whoever my next opponent is, bring it on. I hope it's Dustin, but Boatman, if it's you too, I'll just bring the next one to the slaughter, like I do.
I hope it's Dustin personally, because I think Dustin's an easier opponent to beat than Mr. Boatman.
Come on.
He is.
Come on.
I think he is. I think we need to take a second and realize that Boatman is a great player, despite what I say.
Oh, he is. No question.
I like you, Boatman. But look, you have one last chance here, Boatman. You have another chance. You can still join the winning team.
All right,
You still join the winning team.
here's what's going to happen. I'm going to give you a chance, and Sean. We are playing Team 80s very soon. I'm going to give you a chance with me and Sean.
Okay.
If you do well enough and you don't tick me off too much, we'll see.
Fair enough. But if we play you, no offense, we're going for Jeremy. We want that belt. Jeremy is just like Brian. He's the past. We're the future in the kingdom. So let's get that Warzone title where it belongs.
Answer more questions correctly, because oof, you missed some. Okay, let's go over to Brian. Oh. Brian, how are you doing?
Match went about how I expected it to today, because like I said at the beginning, my brain is mush. There was at least 3 or 4 points worth of questions that I know I just made stupid mistakes because I wasn't thinking right. But Dominic won. What can you say? He says it was a great match. I don't think so. I think it was kind of it was a close match. Yes, it was a competitive match, but I would not say it was a great match because I did not do near what I usually expect of myself.
Well, you will be back. We've got matches for you. Anybody who I know you don't typically like to call out anybody who you would like to kind of face again?
There's so many of them. I still want to get back to have another shot at Sean. There needs to be a Sean Sandberg, Brian Michaels too. There absolutely has to be. Dominic, I'm going to have to wait for another time for my revenge on him because it didn't happen today. One of these times I'll beat him. And eventually it's not going to happen as much as we tried to rig it, according to Kaleb, but I got to play you at some point because that's just going to be fun.
Yeah, that would be very fun. So with that being said, I'm going to go back over to my lovely co-host, Tony. Tony, final thoughts on the match?
Yeah, I thought it was a very exciting match. Like, really good. That final question and just that one bit of trivia. If Brian knew it, we could be singing a completely different song here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, from everybody, from our winner, Dom, from our unfortunate second place finisher, I know that's a nice way of putting it, Brian Michaels, from co-host Tony Heald, and from the bane of my existence, Kaleb Koho, but somebody getting a little bit less on my nerves, but still a bit on my nerves. We'll see. Watch that championship match on coming up soon. Team 80s versus Apocalypse Now. That'll be a good match. So, with that being said, I'm Lil Boat. Stay classy, San Diego.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.